Всем привет, дорогие зрители. Продолжаем проходить Алан Уэйк, получается. Перед нами все еще стоит цель добраться до бензоколонки. Так, вот это и есть бензоколонка. Сейчас надо будет здесь разведать, что здесь, как, что, почем. Так. Я так думаю, здесь вот, что ли.
The lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Угу. Страница. Страница, да? Чё у нас?
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Круто, что целую неделю где-то пропадал. Как будто как в машине спал, да?
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Ну извините, конечно, если видно какие-то, вот у меня тут подлагивает немного. Это, короче, у меня там запись сейчас идет.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Отвертку не возьмет. О. Он здесь уже был, что ли?
Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Нифига, бензоправка, короче, на бензоправке нет никого. Закрытая бензоправка. Что там такое? 68-й ежегодный день оленя. С 15 по 18 сентября. Игры и развлечения. Лотереи, соревнования рыбаков, конкурс пирогов и неожиданные состязания. Живая музыка. Для детей. Кривозубый Чарли. Днем. И невиданная мистическая фантомология Монгомери вечером. Не пропустите легендарный парад на день оленя. Афиша такая тут у нас получается. Так. Так. Что нам здесь надо делать-то? Я вот что-то понять не могу. Фокусировать на объявление. Дальше. Опять оно. Здесь я был. А вот когда я вот там вот где-то, короче, вот там вот на горе стоял, вот в том районе, тут машина проезжала. Он не мог же целую неделю бежать до нее. Найти телефон. Ага. Давай попробуем.
Braight Fallz Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen,
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Вот нифига себе, да? Приехали, оказывается, этого острова еще и в 70-е годы, и сейчас он оттуда. Офигеть, затонувший на.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night, and just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper.
Конец эпизода 1.
Everything is all right.
Эпизод 1.
I close my eyes, then I drift away.
Ну, далее что
Previously
тут у
on Alan
нас?
Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Эпизод 2. Одержимый. Нью-Йорк 3 года назад.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Включить кофеварку. Так. Где-то здесь.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Где эти макеты-то? Что, на компьютере, что ли? Или что? Или в этой комнате? Закрыто. Может, обойти надо? Телефон. А, вот здесь макеты. Ну да.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Чего?
Alan?
Какого хера опять свет потух на?
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just put the
Honey,
lights
it's a
back
power
on now,
outage.
please.
I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
А в Нью-Йорке вот такая вот погода. Настоящая Брайт Фоллз.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Не особо хорошо.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can
Поговорить с Сарой. Опять ты тут стоишь, блин, ну?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent.
Да, ты опять здесь.
The bulbs
А,
will need
тетенька,
changing soon. You can't change them in.
ты что-то знаешь, в любом
I'll be
случае.
sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Разыскивается мужчина, пропал без вести 20.06.2000. Отличительные признаки. Мастер побежать в состязаниях. Разыскиваются Ричард Баун, Брюс Ганский, Джейкоб Миллер. Не вернулись вовремя из туристического похода и не уходят на связь. Если вы видели их или вам известно их местонахождение, позвоните по номеру. Спасибо. Ну что, кот еще пропался?
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
The deputies, they won't.
О, подожди. Как мне эту страницу взять? А, открыта же дверь. Решетка. Взял. Да, на данный момент у меня все еще запись идет. И FPS, короче, у меня очень сильно проседает. Из-за этого подлагивает немножко. Так, снова радио. Угу. И чё? Еще страница. Так, а тут у нас
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Чё? Опять его на по телеку показывают. Так, тут что у нас за кнопки? О, страница. Термос. Это что за кнопка?
Never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do
Ладно, всем пока.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a
Поговорить с Расти. Так. Итак, дорогие зрители, на этом буду сейчас эту серию заканчивать. Потому что надо, короче, дождаться окончания записи, чтобы у меня не было лагов. Следующую серию будем начинать с этого места. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.